mean, I think you told me you do believe in the oral Torah, maybe
Sure,
not
sure,
all of
sure.
it, not all of it. So
No,
how do
all
you
of
think about
it.
differentiating what you do believe in and what you don't? And ultimately, I do want to kind of hash out that debate because to me, I think it's really all invalid.
Sure. So that's going to be something that I'm going to try to do in this live, bring you over to the oral law, not the way it's taught nowadays, but the way that it was taught by Maimonides, how the Talmud itself expresses its own existence or validates its position in this argument. You don't have to believe that the oral law was given on Mount Sinai to feel some need to follow it. I don't believe that the oral law was given on Mount Sinai alongside the written law. I don't believe that. That's a more mystical Gnostic opinion built off Midrashim. Now, it does appear in the Gemara like a Medrash, but even according to the Rambam, the only additional laws that may have been given to Moshe Rabbeinu and Har Sinai is what the Mishnah itself calls halacha l'Moshe miSinai. Certain laws that because there's no machloket, there's no debate amongst the rabbis, that they assume that it may have come straight from Moses. The Rambam limits these to 30 laws. 30 laws. And even they whittle it down to around 12 because they show the Rambam that he was mistaken, that there were actually debates on these laws. And this principle actually appears in the Mishnah. The phrase oral law doesn't appear in the Mishnah. It was invented in Babylon. It doesn't even appear in the Jerusalem Talmud. Nowhere in the Mishnah does it say that the Torah was given to Moses, that the oral Torah was given to Moses on Mount Sinai. With that statement in Pirkei Avot, right? It starts saying that Torah was given in Har Sinai, not Torah Shebaal Peh. That means there was never this need to believe that, oh, well, because we believe that the oral law was given to Moses on Mount Sinai, we were commanded to follow it. No, the reason we follow what we call today oral law, divrei sofrim, halacha, the dinim, whatever, is because Deuteronomy chapter 17, as well as Deuteronomy chapter 1, other portions, like also in Numbers, tells us that there was a court established by Moses. God told Moses to establish a court of 70 elders. And then it tells us not to stray from the right or to the left of what they instruct us. It says, in all matters of debate, you shall go to the place that God will choose. There you'll see the Shofet, the Cohen, and the Levi, and they will give you Torah, not written Torah. I mean, I'm 100% on board. Lo tosef alav, velo tegor memenu. Don't add or take away from the Torah, 100%. Anything put forth by this court that went by many different names is called rabbinic. It's not called Torah, or it's not called written Torah, right? When they would fail to make a distinction between the two, they would be liable for breaking the Torah.